Bill and Connie Green, have lived all over the world. They both love the gentle rolling hills and piney forest found throughout Carolina Trace. Trace's many events and activities have enabled them to pursue interests they previously had to put on hold because they were busy with their careers and raising their family. Bill appreciates the fact that it doesn't matter what title or career you had before moving to Carolina Trace. Tracers are interested in you as a person, not your title. Connie is a star in many of the various shows and performances scheduled throughout the year, and both live life to the fullest.
We had good friends that we worked with in New Mexico who retired much sooner than we did and moved to Carolina Trace. And so we visited them many times over the years, and each time we came here they made us feel more and more welcome. We met wonderful people, and we started thinking about retirement, and this was a logical place for us to focus on.
When I think about the friends that Connie's talking about, when we come down, they would take us up to the club. And you cannot walk in the Carolina Trace Country Club without 10 or 15 people, some of whom you know well, some of whom you don't know so well, but everybody will come up and talk to you. And so when they would take us up there, that really impressed us. And now we've taken people up there and found that the same thing to be true. And that's just the way it is in the whole community.
When we started thinking about retiring, there were certain things that I hadn't been able to do for a number of years that I really wanted to get back into. I love gardening. I was doing that anyway, but I wanted to do more of that. I had always enjoyed playing bridge when I was younger, but when you're working you don't have much time for that sort of thing, so I wanted to get back to playing bridge. I wanted to pick up with music again. I had always loved that in high school and really hadn't had much of an opportunity to do anything in music. Here I'm able to do the Get Happy Chorus, which presents a wonderful Christmas program every year, and also be a part of the Trace Players, which puts on a musical review every spring, which is lots and lots of fun and is enjoyed by everybody in the community. And I'm playing lots of bridge, doing the gardening, and playing tennis twice a week, and more often if I can. So life is not dull here. There is no reason for anyone to say, what am I going to do today?
And we had gone to a country western show at the club, and we sat there with 2 or 3 other couples, some that we knew from being around Trace a little bit, but we didn't know them well. But we had a good time, and apparently it was very clear to most people in the room that we did have a good time. The next day, Connie, I think, got a call from a member of the board of the club and asked us if we would be on the social committee, and the other folks at the table, whether they would be on the social committee. And so we said yes. And those folks, we spent a year helping organize the events at the club, and those folks have become very, very good friends. And we got to know a lot of other people by doing that.
I know that we've sent our kids a lot of these photos and talked to them on the phone about all of our activities, and sometimes they'll say, well, what are you kids doing this weekend? And they're really enjoying our pleasure at being here. In fact, our daughter sent us an email several months ago, and in the email she said, you know, I've come to the conclusion that life doesn't begin at 40, doesn't begin at 50. Life really begins at Carolina Trace. And when we passed that along to a friend in the real estate business, that tagline has now become part of the real estate company's marketing campaign. And we're kind of proud that our daughter helped to make that a reality.
And it really does describe what happens at Trace and how you feel. I mean, you really have a total new outlook on life, I think.
That is is so true.